Hello YouTube, this is Rodney with Garrettcourt EDC with today's carry video on this Tuesday, 5/19/2020. In the pocket today was the Twosun TS16 in D2 and titanium by Night Morning. This has a satin grind finish on the exterior of the frame and a matte gray finish on the pocket clip and on the perimeter of the knife. Nice jimping on the flipper tab, if I can get that to focus right there for you. Nice snappy knife done in a modified Tanto. This blade is used in about 3 or 4 variants of knives they have. It has a deeper recessed milled pocket near the frame that will hold a tritium insert. It has a nice, fairly well functioning pocket clip. It's not a bad knife. It's on the larger side of some of the Twosuns. We have a blade length of about 3 3/4 cutting edge and an overall length of 8 1/2. A frame width thickness of 432 thousandths, 31 1/2. A blade stock of 150. Behind the edge approximately 19 thou. Sort of a modified Tanto with a flat grind up to the back edge of the blade with a swedge along the top portion and a nice beefy tip all the way to the very front of the knife. Very robust tip, nice and strong looking. Has some nice, somewhat I reckon you call it a slotted pattern. It's not symmetrical because it's not on both sides, but this acts as a lightning effect, I guess. You can call them speed slots. It's an open frame design minus the minimalistic back spacer that has some jimping on it and a lanyard option. Blade lockup is at about 20-25%. Has a detent ramp. It stops on a stop pin. There is no detent lash. Some light chamfering to get your finger in there to close it. And a sharpening choil somewhat. Really nice sound. Drop shut. Blade centering is right down the center. Overall, I really like this knife. They offer it in a lot of different variants, be it different variations of this, which is the satin grind on the frame itself, to some that are just the matte gray all over, G10 models, and as of late, M390 blade steels. This is the only TS16 that I presently own. For weight on this knife, we're looking at 118.7 grams or 4.19 ounces. So for the size of the knife, it's not that heavy. Right there, almost at that ounce and inch sweet spot. In the closed position, it measures approximately 4 3/4, maybe, yeah, 4 3/4, give or take a few. And that's what was in the pocket today. And for what it looks like in the pocket, you can see not a super deep carry, about just over 1/2 of an inch, maybe 5/8 of an inch sticking out the pocket. Nice pocket clip, easy pull. And that's it. The Twosun TS16 by Night Morning. And I wanted to show one more thing. I just got a comment from a YouTuber, Brian Hughes. This is for you because the last video hurt your neck, and I'm pretty sure not just yours. It was one of those videos that I had some downloading issues and filming problems with my phone because my phone was set to portrait or landscape mode and I couldn't cut it off. So this is the Twosun TS125, and I want you to look at that really nice swirled pattern. Really, really nice, almost like a fingerprint. Nice lanyard option with a very flush backspacer, titanium backspacer. This is a thumb operated knife only. This mill clip is one of their clips that it works, but it's definitely not my favorite. It's sort of thin in the pocket, so if you're going to wear thicker pants or jeans, that might be an issue. But the peripheral lines on it, the mill work that is done, along with the mill work, the swirl lines on the frame, it's just a very aesthetically pleasing knife. This one thing to be careful with this knife is I have heard that on some that blade sticks out a bit. If it's not this one, there is one. It's the TS. I can't remember the name of it. There is one that I have that will cut you if you're not careful. This is not it, so forgive me. This is not the one. It was a different one. But the thumb action is a little getting used to. This is a Night Morning design, and this is in 14C 28N. Very nice, upswept, almost Persian. Lot of belly on this knife. It's a flat grind satin. We're showing about 50% lockup. And it has cutaways on the right and the left, depending on how you want to flick it. But the clip is for right-hand carry only. It's got a detent ramp. It's one of those because there is no flipper tab that you got to be careful to make sure you get your finger out of the way before it closes on it. It is done with an internal stop pin, which is a really nice feature. This is a very aesthetically pleasing knife. Nice milled, skeletonized pockets on the interior of this frame to take away on the weight. I'm not going to go in lengths and weights on this one because it's in another video, but I wanted Brian to see this so he can get a better view and won't have to hurt his neck. Really, really digging this. Beautiful knife. Twosun does some really, really pretty stuff. Aesthetically pleasing stuff. They are coming out with a new knife all the time. And that's it. The Twosun TS125. And then, last but not least, this is a knife I got from Berg Knife in a trade a while back. I'm sure y'all have possibly seen this. Love the TS80 Jaeger, where he did the customized thumb studs on it. Really like that. This is also done on an internal pin on the liners. Really like that. And in a knife purchase I got a while back, I talked with Twosun and told them I had a knife I wanted to put a clip on. So I'm getting ready to do a little surgery on this knife, getting rid of this clip and adding this clip. So let's see how it goes. Should be nice and straightforward and pretty simple. This was a natural G10 version that Berg knife Rit dyed. So there's a clip for another knife. And I will take this clip and see about installing it on this. And y'all can give me y'all's opinion on the look of being better or worse. I think I'm going to like it a little better. I know that this clip should work on a couple different units, a couple different knives. And this will make this an extreme deep carry. Get that torque down, but not overly tight. I think I like that. I might have to adjust that clip there. I'm definitely going to have to bend that down some. So I have to take that back off and adjust. But just to give you an idea, and I'll do that later, but to give you an idea of what this is going to look like in the pocket. Totally hidden in the pocket. Now that's a deep carry clip. Now I noticed when I got these clips that some of them had a different bend for different knives. You can see the difference in the two. I'll probably have to put the one in my left hand on the Jaeger, the TS80, to get that amount of push, that grip on it. Which this is a metal clip. It's easily sprung and adjusted. It just has to be done off the knife. So anyway, that's what I had for you today. Today's carry being the TS16, and the knife I wanted to refilm to show a profile for Mr. Hughes, who just recently commented. Thank you for watching my videos, brother. And I wanted to show the clip change on the TS80. Hope y'all have a great night. Please be safe. God bless. This is Rodney with Core EDC. And remember, keep that edge right. Bye now.